The Los Angeles Lakers could be on the verge of a franchise-altering summer, with strong indications they're targeting a major trade. And one name consistently surfacing is Memphis Grizzlies standout, Jaren Jackson Jr. With limited cap space for free agency, the trade market appears to be the Lakers' primary avenue for significant roster upgrades. A clear area of need is their front court, specifically the center position, a void they've been keen to fill, particularly to find a dominant partner alongside Anthony Davis. Jackson Jr., a two-time All-Star, emerges as a prime, realistic target if the Memphis Grizzlies, after a challenging injury-plagued season, decide to explore a roster shakeup and recalibrate their timeline. Jaren Jackson Jr. brings elite rim protection and shot blocking to the table, qualities the Lakers have actively sought. Last season, despite team struggles, he averaged a strong 22.2 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game. His offensive game is also a major draw. He's a legitimate pick-and-pop threat, capable of stretching the floor with his three-point shooting, which is crucial for opening up driving lane for playmakers. Adding to his appeal, by not making an All-NBA team this past season, his contract is more manageable than it could have been. He's projected to earn just over $23 million for the upcoming season, part of a total deal just under the $150 million mark, potentially making him a more attainable, high-value asset in trade discussions. For the Lakers, Jackson Jr. could be a transformative presence. His ability to protect the paint, an area of inconsistency for them last season, will be invaluable, especially allowing Anthony Davis more freedom to operate at a preferred power forward spot while still having an anchor defensively. Offensively, his floor spacing from the center position is a coveted asset that would create significantly more room for LeBron James and Davis to attack and orchestrate the offense. The analysis surrounding his potential move even suggests Jackson Jr.'s skill set, particularly his pick-and-pop prowess combined with defensive anchoring, makes him the type of player who would be a perfect co-star for a player like Luka Dončić. It's precisely this versatile two-way impact, complementing star talent, that the Lakers are desperately seeking to elevate their championship aspirations. Of course, any potential deal hinges entirely on Memphis's willingness to part with a cornerstone player. They may well decide to build around Jackson Jr. moving forward, seeing him as central to their future. However, if the Grizzlies do entertain offers and signal they're open for business, expect the Lakers to be aggressive. The critical question remains, can Rob Pelinka and the Lakers front office assemble a trade package compelling enough, likely involving multiple draft picks and potentially young players, to pry JJJ away from Memphis? This is a move that could genuinely reshape the Western Conference landscape if it comes to fruition. What are your thoughts on Jaren Jackson Jr. potentially heading to Los Angeles? Do you believe he's the missing piece to propel the Lakers back into serious title contention? Let us know your take in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this breakdown, consider subscribing for more NBA analysis. The Lakers are clearly signaling an aggressive offseason strategy, unwilling to stand pat. Whether Jaren Jackson Jr. ultimately dons the purple and gold remains to be seen, but the pursuit itself underscores their unwavering commitment to maximizing their championship window and returning to the NBA's elite. A potentially unsettling reality is dawning for the Los Angeles Lakers, one that casts a shadow over Austin Reaves' long-term future with the franchise, despite their public affection for the guard. While the Lakers appear to have clarity on LeBron James' immediate future, with expectations he'll sign his extension by the June deadline, a more complex situation is brewing with Reaves. The organization has consistently stated its high regard for him, viewing him as a core piece. However, the financial realities of the NBA and Reaves' own burgeoning market value are set to create a significant dilemma. Reaves has a player option for the 2026-27 season worth $14.9 million, an amount it's almost certain he will decline to test unrestricted free agency in the summer of 2026, where he can command a starting salary in the $30 million range. The maximum extension he could sign with the Lakers before then, around $19.5 million annually, falls well short of that anticipated market value. This looming free agency presents a critical decision point for the Lakers. Do they retain Reaves for the upcoming season, believing he gives them the best chance to compete for a championship, even if it means risking losing him for nothing in 2026? Or Do they explore trading him now, while his value is high, to address other pressing roster needs? This is particularly relevant given the team's widely acknowledged need for a competent championship-caliber center, a position where the upcoming free agent market looks notably thin. Acquiring such a player would likely necessitate a trade. The Lakers' limited draft capital further complicates matters. Without a wealth of future picks to offer, a player of Reaves' caliber and contract becomes one of their most valuable trade assets. If they aim to acquire a significant talent, particularly a starting center, Reaves would almost certainly have to be part of the outgoing package. The alternative, keeping him and hoping for an internal solution at center or a less impactful free agent signing, might not be enough to elevate them to true contender status. Any team acquiring Reaves via trade would also likely seek backdoor assurances of his willingness to re-sign, even if such agreements aren't technically binding. The front office faces a high-stakes gamble. Holding on to Reaves maximizes their immediate on-court potential for the 2024-25 season, but the prospect of him walking away for no compensation a year later is a daunting one for a team constantly trying to balance present contention with future stability. Conversely, trading a beloved, productive player like Reaves could impact team chemistry and fan sentiment, but might be a pragmatic move to build a more well-rounded, sustainable contender. This Austin Reaves situation is rapidly becoming one of the most pivotal storylines for the Lakers offseason and beyond. What path do you think the Lakers should take with Reaves? Is keeping him for a potential 2025 run worth the risk of losing him in 2026, or should they look to capitalize on his trade value now? Share your thoughts in the comments section. The Lakers are navigating a tightrope, balancing immediate ambitions with the harsh realities of player contracts and market values. The decisions made regarding Austin Reaves in the coming months will undoubtedly shape the team's trajectory for years to come.